Hi, welcome back to All That and Then Some with Dewana. I'm Dewana. This is your first time here. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you like it. I hope you like it enough to hit the like button. I hope you like it so much that you subscribe. That's all I want because I love you. Yes, I do. But if you have been here before, hey girl, hey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Always do a little ditty. And you know what I also noticed? That I always say, I'm going to be short. And truthfully, I ain't never short. Because I like to talk. Let me let y'all into something. I like to go back and watch myself, especially on Snapchat when I tell stories. I crack myself up. So I always think that if I crack myself up, I must be making somebody else laugh. But the main reason is I like to make myself laugh. So that's why I do what I do. And I just want to share the love. In fact, today, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about love. I got a song in my head. I used to love him. Now I don't. Now I don't. Oh, I'm a hardcore Mary fan. I would like to go see Mary in concert. I would like for somebody to pay for it. But it looks like it's going to be me. So I'm going to go see Mary in concert this year. That is my promise to myself. I'm going to go see Mary in concert. But anyway, I want to talk about love and how I used to love him, in him, in him, in him. But now I don't. I just love me. And that's the best feeling ever. You know, us as ladies, we put a lot into that word love, you know. And sometimes I feel we throw it around so willy-nilly that when we really do fall in love, we don't even know what it is, you know. Let's be honest. But I know yesterday I posted a blog post and I named it, the title was The Road I Thought I Traveled Alone. And it was talking about how, you know, as a young person, we read books, we watch movies, and it's always the same, you know, the romantic comedy, girl meets guy, they go out on a date, they date for a while, they get engaged, they get married, they have babies, and they live happily ever after. At least that's how it was when I was growing up. Nowadays, they show all kind of movies about everything, but that's what I grew up on. I might look young, but I'm not a youngin'. So that's what I look for in any relationship. I had this textbook memory of movies like even Pretty Woman. You know, she was a hoe. But she found her a rich man. He took her out a few times, dressed her on up, made her look tight and right in the right places. You know what I'm saying? Got her all sophisticated and bougie. She went back to the streets. He went and picked her up out the gutter, dressed her up again and married her. Pretty Woman. Happily ever after. It don't work like that. So, and especially if you have been in some kind of abusive environment while you were growing up as a child, you really have a false sense of what love is. You know, I was sexually abused when I was younger, like when I was 3 or 4. It happened to me, then it turned around and happened to me again, like between the ages of like 9 and 11. And that was probably traumatizing. So I probably already had a messed up mentality of men anyway. So then I was just going to attract messed up men because I was all the way messed up. You get what I'm saying? So I based love on somebody being there. I didn't base love on communication. I didn't base love on somebody's personality. I didn't base love on anything else and them being there. And if I'm going to be all the way honest, them doing it and doing it well. They're doing it and doing it and doing it well. They're doing it and doing it and doing it well. They're doing it and doing it and doing it well. I'm raised up, Queen Caesar's raised up in Brooklyn. Y'all know that song? That's L.O. Cool J. Find it. Yeah, so, yeah, if they could do it well, they was good for me. And if they stayed around, they were my man. And, you know, I haven't been in a lot of long-term relationships, but I'm going to tell you what, the last 5 years I haven't been in a relationship but one. That was a 3-month relationship. I ended it because he had problems, and then he ended up getting killed. So, but I did love him. But before that, so let's say 5 years ago, from 5 years ago, I was in 2 relationships which lasted over 17 years. So 17 years of my life, I was in long-term relationships with people. And let me tell you something. I swore I loved them. You know, and I still think for real, that I did love them in a certain type of way. But the kind of way that they reciprocated love, now that I look back, it was all the way wrong. Like, I was emotionally abused. I was mentally abused. I was physically abused. And to me, that just goes back to trauma. Being traumatized at such a young age, I didn't know what it meant to feel love, because what I felt for the longest time, what I put love to think was, love means you have to give yourself to a man. Not just physically, emotionally, mentally. You got to just do whatever he do, you got to do. Whatever he said, you got to say, you know. And that wore me down. And I think a lot of young ladies today, they get in relationships and they fall in love, and then 6 months later they're in another relationship and then they fell in love with that one, and you're like, I'm not saying you can't fall in love over and over and over again, because you can, but it has to be a pattern. And I think the only way that I stopped getting with all the same type of men, I got with the same type of man, just in a different body. I got with a man who wined and dined me, told me I was the queen, I was the princess, you know, he was coming to America, you know, that whole big dream I was sold on in the beginning. You know, when they knew they got me, when they threw out that, you know, whatever those fishing people do, the string, I don't know, I don't fish. I would like to fish, though. I would like to go. I can't swim worth a lick, but I'll sit in somebody's boat with a fishing pole. It got to be somebody that I like, though. It can't be somebody. In fact, it got to be somebody who don't talk, period. Like, don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. You fish on that side of the boat, I'm going to fish on this side of the boat. I'm going out there for some peace and quiet. And just to think of my own stuff. I done got off course and I forgot what I was talking about. I really did forget love. But I got so every time I left one, I always had one in the pocket. But then truthfully, that one wine, dined, treated me fine. And then after they knew they had me, oh, that's it. After they threw out the fishing pole, whatever the thing is, they reeled me all in. Once they knew they had me in their clutches, abuse came along. You know, and in the beginning, it starts easy, you know. It's just yelling at you over stupid stuff, you know. And then it goes into punching walls or kicking down doors and crap. And you're like, okay. But truthfully, in my head, I was like, oh, he loved me. Oh, he loved me. Look at all this stuff he's doing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Like, oh, he just punched the wall because of me. Dumb. I was young, though. I was in my 20s, so don't judge me. And then, you know, eventually, once they start doing that, they're going to eventually put their hands on you. I'd have been choked. I'd have been slapped, kicked, beaten. I'd have had bottles busted over my head. I had a vase one time. Somebody busted me in the head with the vase. I don't want to cry, so that's why I don't really like talking about it. But he had busted me in my eye with a vase. And I don't even know what we were arguing about. But I remember being in the bathroom. And I said something and he said something back. And I had this glass vase with flowers in it that was sitting on the toilet. And he picked it up. And he said, "Pap." And I remember just feeling this sharp pain in my eye. And I was like, did this nigga just hit me with this vase? I gotta laugh it out, not to cry, y'all. I gotta laugh not to cry. But I was like, did this nigga just hit me with this vase? And like, I could feel my eye just getting, I have never felt that before. Like when my eye just swole the hell up. And then I'm going out, mind you, I stayed in the house for a couple of days, but once the swelling went down, my eye was black from like up here all the way around here. Like I didn't go around my family members for a couple of weeks. I would go to certain people's houses, and you know what's crazy? I would go to people's houses that we both mutually knew, and they wouldn't even say nothing about it. They just act like they didn't ask me what happened. They didn't even ask me what happened. And that's what's even worse, I think, is that people are so silent. They don't want to be involved in those kind of things. So that's when you get to feeling alone. Who can you talk to? Who could you run to? Because even when it's in somebody's face, don't nobody say nothing. And I still stayed. I stayed with them for a long time after that. A long time. Did things around my kids that they remember. And all in the name of love, but I swore I was in love. And I swore that he loved me, And he wasn't the only one. I had another one that did it, It's like, and I've always said that the physical abuse wasn't what took me out. It was the mental abuse that really took me out, or the emotional stuff that took me out. But I just want to talk about that because as ladies, we have to, before we can not get in those kind of relationships, we have got to learn, sit back and reevaluate ourselves and say, what is it about me that I keep attracting men who are, if they're not physically abusive, they're nasty. They're cheaters. You know what I'm saying? They do drugs. They're alcoholics. They got low self-esteem. Why do I keep attracting these kind of men? What is it about me that is deflecting this out into the world? And what can I do about it? What you got to do about it is cut out all relationships and get to know you. That's it. That's it. I used to love him, but now I love me. And it's taken me 5 years and I'm still working on loving me. There's certain things about me I don't love. Like I was watching this girl's, this plus size girl, and she goes and she gets a whole bunch of clothes. And I was like, God, is she getting those clothes for free? Like, is she doing this YouTube channel and getting these clothes for free? Because if so, I need to be doing that than doing this. I want some free clothes. Like this outfit I got on today, you can't see nothing but my... But this is a little freakum dress. Put your freakum dress on. $2. Yes. Don't be stunting on me. Don't be stunting on me. But, yeah, but I was looking at her thing. I just got off track again. I was looking at her thing, and I was like, she was like in the same size that I wore. She was trying on some size 18 jeans, and I'm like, she's big as hell. Is that how big I look? Do I have body dysmorphia or something? Because when I look in the mirror, I don't think that I'm big. But when I looked at that girl, I was like, she is huge. Like, her freaking legs are big as hell. How does she fit that leg into a size 20? And I can sometimes not get in my 1820s right. So maybe I do look like that. I don't know. But who cares? But self-love. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm still working on just getting back to thinking of me first. And once I get all the way right, I'm not even going to be attracted to those kind of people that even give off that type of energy of being mean, nasty, a cheater. None of that's going to come across. Because I'm going to attract people who see the whole me because they're the whole them. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. But I'm waiting now, and it's not hard to wait. It's not hard to wait for love when you get the right one, honey. It's gonna be worth it. But I want y'all to just learn self-love. You can love him, and him, but until you love you the right way, you're not gonna love him right, and he ain't gonna be the right one for you. All right. So I'll be back with my word of the day. My word of the day. My word of the day. You like my hair? You like my hair? What the heck? I got a bobby pin sticking out. And I put on these big old earrings because I know I probably, I see other YouTube people and they got on makeup and they got all their lips done. I did put on a nice muted lip. See the lip? It's nice, a nice mute, neutral lip. And I didn't want to wear my little earrings. Like, these are the only earrings that I own other than balls. And I lost like a ball. Like, I had like a whole like 20 pack of balls. And I lost, I had a 20 pack of balls, y'all. And I lost like every single one. I lost the match. So I didn't want to wear them again. So I was like, let me put these in. But they're hurting my ear like something crazy. But I tried to do the messy bun look, and this freaking bobby pin keeps coming out, like the messy bun look with my hair, Anyway, I'll be back in a minute, all right? Catch ya. All right, I'm back, and I'm here with my youngest son, Jabri. Why are you cheesing like that? Are you gonna say hi?
Hello.
He's so great.
Okay, let's get right to it. The topic of the day.
All right, yeah, the topic of the day. Okay, this is what I told him. I told him that I was talking about how these young girls nowadays be in love 1 month, and then 6 months later they're in love with somebody else. And he said...
It's not 6 months. It's about a week or two.
A week or two. Why do you think that is?
Because they nasty.
He said it. I could have said that. I could have said y'all was nasty, but I talked about y'all being nasty last week. I did. I said they was just out here putting eggplants on. What do you think about that? Let me just talk about that. You know when girls put that on their Facebook pages and they'll put on their mood and they'll have like a picture of a sexual position? What do you think about that? Do you like seeing that? Do you get in girls' inboxes when you see that?
I don't get in girls' inbox when I see that because I'm in a relationship right now.
Okay, but say that you weren't in one.
If I wasn't in a relationship, I would probably like it and then inbox them. Because that's what you're telling people to do.
Right. That's it. What about the eggplant? What about the eggplant? Same thing. Like if you saw an eggplant, like this is what I hate. I hate when I say, if I can't insert the eggplant tonight, I'ma act up or something.
I don't understand what that means.
The eggplant is the D.
Oh, the D.
That's what the eggplant represents.
Oh, you could have told me that before the video.
You didn't know that? So you've seen eggplants on people's things and didn't know that's what it meant?
I don't even know what an eggplant is.
It's a vegetable.
It's a vegetable?
It's nasty though.
It's a nasty.
Have I ever had one? I don't think I ever had one. Anyway, yeah, so he's saying that, I knew it. And I knew that's what y'all did it for. I ain't never did it because, when I was in my 20s, we didn't have Facebook and stuff. Like I told y'all last week, I probably would have did it. Thank God we didn't have it. But I knew that's why y'all did that. But anyway, let's get to my word of the day. All right. So my word of the day today is Razbliuto. And it means used to describe the feeling of having once loved something but no longer feeling the same way. And Jabri interpreted that as what?
Love lost.
Love lost.
Like, for instance, say, I used to really love basketball. But now, years later, I don't love it, but I like it. but I don't love
So
it.
now you feel Razbliutus.
Yes, I feel that word to basketball now.
See, look, he don't know nothing about me making up sentences for my words, and he just did one. He's smart. They all smart. They got it from me. I just gotta get him back in school. Gotta get him back in school. Gotta get him in those books. Right? When are you gonna go back to school? Let's talk about that real quick. Let's shed some light on that scenario. So you think we look alike? Ting. What is that?
My girl.
You got one? Oh. So use that in a sentence. I took it as a feeling of loving something. I took it as loving somebody. So that's why I said I used to Razbliuto him. I used to Razbliuto. Remember?
That's just the word you made up.
No, I have a thing. I get words of the day every day. Because I'm trying to talk better.
I never heard of that word.
I'm trying to talk better. If you watch my videos, you will get a new word every week. But listen. I was talking about being in a physical abusive relationship, right? And in my blog yesterday, I wrote about, remember that time when somebody, we don't name no names, okay? We don't say no names. Remember when somebody that came to the house and you ran upstairs with the pan? You remember that? He ran upstairs with a pan and said, what did you say?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I think it was like, don't you touch my mom or something like that. And this had the pan in his hand like this. He likes to pick up stuff when he fight, and he got that from me because I am quick to pick up something and run after somebody with it. So that's what he does. Like one time he had went off and he had picked up a pan, a plate, a microwave. He picked up about like everything in the kitchen. It was tried to throw it, hit it, stab somebody. You took a butter knife outside. Remember that one time you took a butter knife? We lived out Town Point? Yes, you did. He took a butter knife. Who takes a butter knife to a fight?
We're off topic.
So what? But I go off topic a lot. But you took a butter knife to a fight.
You
took a butter knife.
Who did I take a butter knife to fight?
I don't remember that time you got in that fight with that boy and then the dad came out?
I didn't take no butter
Or
knife.
the dad was out there and
Mom, you tripping.
You took a butter knife, but I took it from you.
You didn't take no butter knife.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't have no butter knife.
He don't remember because when he gets mad, you go into like Incredible Hulk mode. You know what that means?
Yeah, so that goes for any females. Don't get me mad. I won't.
All right, so thanks for coming to visit me. You put your little 2 cents in. I appreciate it. Maybe you can come back and you can be a part of the whole video. How about that? And you can pick the topic. What you want to talk about?
Females.
What about females?
They're not right.
Why are they not right?
Guys, don't tell a female your feelings. Because in the long run, it will throw it back in your face.
That's
true.
I don't think that's true.
That is
no, I don't think that's true. That's what y'all men do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No. Us men. Every female just think they're going to run into a man who ain't S-H-I-T. Don't know what that spells, then you need to go back to school.
Sugar, honey, iced tea. Go ahead.
They think they run into one of those. Whole time this is the best dude they have ever ran into. You don't cheat. You don't do any of that. Then they go out, just do whatever. Post anything on Facebook. So friendly, they see somebody. Hey, how you been? No, you don't do that. Females just don't care. Y'all don't care for some reason.
Because y'all men don't care. Because y'all men don't care. Because they've been burnt. They've been burnt 10, 15, 20
you
times.
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish.
Well, I'm just telling you the woman's perspective.
Y'all women just don't care, which is making us men don't care even more. That's where it goes.
The men started.
No.
Let me tell you something. Let me ask you this question. Why is it that a man will cheat on a female and expect to be forgiven, but if a woman cheats on a male, y'all are done with him?
Because look.
You want to answer that?
No. Before you answer that, let me say something.
Justin,
Hold on,
Justin,
wait,
he's like
wait.
my son too. He's here too. He wants to answer.
Listen,
but what you
what I got is ask that question one more time.
Why is it that we don't want all the way off topic, but so what? Why is it that when a man cheats, a woman stays, or a man expects the woman to stay, and usually she does because she's dumb, but when a woman cheats, y'all like kicking her to the curb, talking smack about her. She's a hoe.
Listen, because look,
she's a blatherskite. That's another word I found.
When a man cheats, most of the time the men cheating out of anger. He's not going out there going to go cheat with a girl that looks way better than his girlfriend. So they're going to look for something just for that night because he's mad. Yeah, but with a female, it's different. A female,
we put emotions into it.
When females cheat, people they cheat on you with, they've been messing with that person. For a minute. They just not. Oh, I'm just gonna mess with him tonight. I don't even know him, but I'm messing with him and do that. They just don't do that. For real, us right or wrong, bro.
You come on, Justin, come.
All right, look.
Get your head in here.
All right, hold on, my head. Right.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
For real. All right, we talk. When we say cheat, are we talking like going having sex with somebody?
Yeah,
yes.
Do all that, whatever.
All right, look. With females, you can't get closer to a female than inside her. You can't get closer than that.
Okay.
With males, we could have sex with 2-3 different girls
and not care about
them.
But that's not the answer to the question.
But that's the difference, though. Once you get close to a female like that, they're attached. They're like you can't get no further than that. With boys, it's like we just giving you part of us, not even the whole thing. For real.
The whole testimony.
But with a girl like you,
not testimony.
With a girl, it's just different. It's like they didn't see you. Like,
no, but that still don't. So you're saying, so what you're getting from that is you're saying men can cheat, and that wasn't the answer. You didn't answer my question. I got what you're saying. But what I was saying is, why is it okay for men to cheat and the women take them back, but once the woman cheats on you, y'all are like, because you're saying because you're going inside of her, that makes y'all so close that it hurt. No, this say it hurts our feelings.
That tear the bond down. Like,
so why is it okay for you to cheat though?
Because because ain't no girl getting inside of me. She's not getting close to me like that.
Yeah, when a
female, that's as close as you can get to her.
When a female cheat,
she's cheating more emotionally than physically.
Yeah, her heart ain't that. Her ain't in that.
Yeah, when a male cheat, it's not no heart. It's not no love coming out of it. You're not showing no emotion.
You can say that, but some of y'all will cheat with a girl for a whole year. Y'all have a whole side girl for a whole year. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying y'all do that. Men in general, especially y'all young kids. Y'all young. You're 20. Are you 22?
No, I'm about to be 20.
Oh, you about to be 20. When's your birthday?
May 25th.
Whose birthday that close to? Oh, nobody. Najee's March 26th. Her birthday coming up, Lord.
That's close. That's birthday close to their round.
Are you going to Moriarty's birthday party?
I can't.
What, you gotta be 21?
Okay.
Oh. I don't know, we got off topic. But, okay, I don't like neither one of their answers. So, but that is true. Women are more emotional. They do put emotions into it, where men don't put emotions into it when they go out here and have sex. That is true. Because I'll readily admit, when I cheated, I didn't know. I cheated, number one, out of anger. Because I was upset with things that he had did. And did I get emotionally attached? No, because I didn't. Because I just had the mentality where I'm just here to do this, to get back at homeboy, even though he ain't never going to find out I did.
Everybody doesn't have that mindset.
Right.
Other females think different. These females, these 2000 babies is something else. They're a different breed.
These 2000 babies.
Yeah, I'm a 90s baby. I ain't 2000s.
Well, you don't need to be... first off, 2000 babies, they're like 14, 15, aren't they? If you think about it. 18, 2000, born 2018 now this year. Okay, so yeah,
I'm just saying from what I see, what I've been seeing lately, 2000 babies is ain't nothing to deal with.
But he don't know nothing about that because he's in a relationship. He's in love. He's in love under new management. You know that song?
Who was that?
You don't know that song?
No, we'll talk about it more.
All right, y'all. So, join me next time.
Next time when Jabri arrives.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be here. But I'll be back with another topic. Maybe I'll have another kid. Who knows? I don't know. This was interesting. All right. So, bye.